Welcome to Stan. My name is Anthony, and today I'll be showing you how you can create an AI assistant in seconds to answer any homeowner or tenant question. Let's take a closer look. Our journey begins in the Stan dashboard. This is the central area where we'll create our AI assistant and feed it knowledge to be able to reference in homeowner communications. Creating a knowledge base is easy. Stan accepts documents, PDFs, can read tables, images, CSVs, any file type where you have content within it. You're welcome to upload these directly from your computer or select any available documentation that you have directly inside of your proprietary management software. Simply select the files that you'd like to import in the respective folders, select upload, and they're immediately added into Stan's brain for use inside of your AI assistant. Not only do we accept documents, but you can add formal question and answer pairs, and adding a Q&A can drop that straight into Stan. You could connect your website to scrape text off that page, or even add free-form text. Once you've added your information into Stan, we can then connect a channel. This includes SMS, emails, website chat, and even voice calls. Let's take a closer look at what Stan can do here. The first thing Stan does in conversation is authenticate the homeowner so they know which property or community they're a part of, and that way we can serve the respective knowledge base answers based off of where that resident lives. Stan can answer even the most complex questions, from referencing uploaded budgets that we added earlier, to governing documents, tenant handbooks, and more. Anything that you add inside of your knowledge base is solely used for question and answer purposes inside of the digital experiences that you see here on screen. And just like that, Stan can read and identify the budget, break down our top 3 expenses in a superhuman-like manner. I might also ask here about a pet policy and dive into some specific community rules. Let's see if service animals are allowed in the clubhouse. And it looks like they are. But maybe I'm a board president who needs this in an email for our community. Let's ask Stan. Excellent. What a perfectly formatted email that I can copy and have Stan send out to our entire neighborhood. You can also email into Stan as well. Let's hit send. And a few moments later, Stan's put together the reply, attaching the ARC form and answering our pool question in seconds. We also see our customers brand Stan as an extension of their organization and creating ancillary revenues by passing it through as a customized AI service. Check this out. Empire Management Group here has their version of Stan branded right on their website as Vera. It's also linked inside of their homeowner portal and available 24/7 for residents and tenants to interact with. This is a great way to drive down interaction volume by making your next customer service hire the digital AI powered by Stan. No matter how you manage communications, there is a method that Stan can connect to with our homeowner assistant. Another popular one here is SMS text message. Simply send in your question and get an instantaneous response like so. Last but not least, and one of my personal favorite methods of interacting with the homeowner assistant is through voice conversation. Let's dial in and take a closer look.
Hello, I'm calling from Stan, Property Management. I'm a digital assistant that can lend a hand with your recent request. Is now a good time to chat?
It's a great time to chat.
Awesome. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, I just wanted to know my current account balance.
Your current account balance is $344. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, really quickly, am I allowed to book the clubhouse for this weekend? I was having difficulty finding the scheduling page.
No worries. I can help you with it. Could you please provide your address?
Yep, 123 Main Street.
Great. And what date and time would you like to book the clubhouse?
Let's do this weekend at 6 p.m.
Perfect. The clubhouse is available this weekend at 6 p.m. Would you like to receive a reservation confirmation text?
Yes, please.
Great. I'll send you a confirmation text shortly. Thanks for booking with us. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Wasn't that cool? Imagine having that as the forefront of your entire incoming communications, never having to answer the phone again. So that was a tour of Stan's homeowner assistant. Like what you saw? Interact with us to get a closer look at what more Stan can do, and we look forward to hearing from you. Visit www.stan.ai to learn more. Speak soon. Welcome to Stan. My name is Anthony, and today I'll be taking you on a tour of our exclusive suite of manager assistants. These are the tools that we've been creating to help managers work smarter, not harder. We've been releasing a brand new assistant almost every single week. Let me take you on a tour of some of my personal favorites and how we're helping automate those repeat motions. To kick things off, let's take a look at our meeting minutes assistant. With Stan, you can directly record the meeting itself by plugging this into Zoom, Teams, etc. We will transcribe all of the audio, will not save the recording so you remain compliant, and then generate minutes for you in seconds. Or you can upload a document. This can either be a handwritten note, text that you've taken, or any of the external transcript recordings that you have from the session, and then let Stan process that in a few moments and generate formal minutes for you in seconds. And just like that, you have minutes that are board and community ready and can be shared with just about anyone. You can export that as a formal document or make edits and save those right on screen. Next is Stan's contract summarizer and document analyzer. We went out and grabbed a landscaping agreement here, and it's pages and pages of schedules and quite the long document indeed. Now, popping over to Stan, let's drop that in here to get a itemized summary and allow Stan to run some general analysis on this too. And just like that, we've summarized our landscaping agreement in a matter of seconds, not minutes or hours. You'll get a breakdown of all the categories from pricing to scope of work, even get highlighted the key findings, including areas of concern that you can pass along to the board and community alike. The next assistant that I'll take you on a tour of here is our legal assistant. This allows managers to obtain legal consult within their statutes, state ordinances, and resources from other governing bodies. You can simply click or ask your question in the chat below to get an immediate response. You'll see that Stan references all of the state statutes there and gives you the particular section of where the answer was generated. In addition, you can break this down by all of the states that you operate in, bookmark those that you most closely work with, and even view all of the different insights and resources here for that particular location. This is a great way of getting your questions answered in an instant, and this will continually be updated as those state statutes change and legislative updates occur. Now, another common community task that our team is going after with an assistant to help automate is budgets. And this allows a manager to come in and generate a budget for their community in a few simple clicks. We import all of your recent documentation out of your management software, like your operating, reserve, your contracts, even your bylaws to view what scheduled increases there are. And we can input the association name. You'll select the fiscal year in which you're making the budget for. You'll pick your location here, and in a few simple clicks, we'll pull in some details about your community and generate that budget there on screen. And check it out, I have a fully interactive budget spun up for me in a few simple clicks. I can view the AI insights here that have been generated from the consumer price index to where inflation and utility rates are heading and more. And when I've fully finalized that budget, I can export that as a CSV format, an email, or a board member presentation. Another exciting manager assistant is our SMS text blaster. This allows managers to send instant communications to their community members of choosing, giving them real-time updates on what's happening around them. Simply type your message or generate that with Stan, insert a file or attachment, choose if you'd like to schedule or send your message immediately, and in the snap of a finger, an outbound text will be shared to all of the community members alike. And one of the last things that I'll show you here today is Sophia, our digital avatar powered by Stan. She's equipped to answer just about any community question, lead meetings, and will eventually be able to join Zoom calls as well to be a digital version of yourself. You can create these using a snippet of your face, and they're really cool and exciting to watch in action. All right, Sophia, kick off the meeting.
Thank you for your patience. I am now calling this meeting to order. Let's begin with our first agenda item, the approval of the last meeting minutes. Are there any comments or corrections to the minutes? If there are none, can I have a motion to approve the last meeting minutes? Let's keep moving through the agenda.
Nope, all good. Can we talk about the landscaper?
Since there are no comments or corrections, I will note that the last meeting minutes are approved. Now let's move on to our second agenda item, the approval of the new landscaping quote. Has everyone had a chance to review the quote? Any thoughts or questions before we proceed?
Wasn't that cool? There are so many manager assistants that are being released. We drop a new one every single week. There's lots to show here. So we invite you to come check out Stan, get a personalized tour for yourself. Visit www.stan.ai to learn more. Welcome to Stan. My name is Anthony, and today I'll be taking you on an exclusive tour of our powerful workflow engine. Let's take a closer look. You can customize your workflow to any use case, maybe on the property or tenant side, you decide. Simply input what you'd like automated into Stan with your voice or by typing it out manually. You can attach files and documents for additional context to feed instruction into Stan. Check this out. I need to send a late payment reminder, and let's generate that. With a few clicks, Stan has a proprietary and customized workflow that it's designed. On the left, it's walking us through exactly what it's going to be doing. It will pull the resident list from our management software, filter that for those with a balance lower than 0, identify in our knowledge base for details on the late fee policy, and then generate a personalized reminder message for each resident in that state to pay up. From here, it'll send a text message to remind them. Let's go ahead and hit play. With workflows, you can have these run on repeat. Once a resident hits that particular state, this workflow can initiate, or simply hit play immediately to run that just once. Now, you might want to come in and put a customized message as the workflow is executing to change the steps that Stan has on screen, and you can have a full conversation with Stan as it runs through its engine here and completes that repetitive action. Maybe you don't want to send to board members. Don't send to board members. And Stan will use that filtering in its process of executing that workflow. Now, it looks like my cell phone number was on the list of residents that needed to make a payment and were late, and I actually just received a text message as I ran that workflow. You can come back to the main workflow page to view your previously ran workflows or view a template of all of the other design workflows that the Stan team has built out here. Now, these are completely customizable. None of these are presets. You can come in and make your own, connect your proprietary softwares and tools that you use from Microsoft to your inbox to your management software and beyond. Simply tell Stan the desired automation that you'd like, use your voice, type it out, attach a file, click, and watch the magic happen. So that's an overview of Stan's workflow engine. Interested in seeing what more we can help you automate? Visit us online at www.stan.ai or contact us for a personalized tour. Speak soon.